Hey folks, welcome to our blending lesson today. So today's the last day that we are working in Unit 4, Week 2, where we are practicing those new spellings for the long E sound. So in Unit 3, we worked on the E blank E spelling of the long E sound, where E is silent. It's just the buddy that tells that E to switch from to E. This week, we're working on EA, like in the word each, and EE, like in the word keep, and E by itself, like in the word me or be, and the IE spelling. So like I said before, IE, there will always be sounds on either side of that IE. So that might help you to recognize that IE will say E. Because if they're together, they won't ever say eh. It'll just be E. And EA will sometimes be at the end of a word, will sometimes be in the middle of the word, and can also be at the beginning of the word. You won't see it too much at the end of a word. EE, sometimes at the beginning and sometimes at the end, not too much, but EE can definitely be in the middle of the word. And EE together, they are a team. They are a vowel team that are working together to say that long E sound. It won't ever say eh. Any word will never say eh. All right, so let's get started with high frequency words. And of course, practice, revisit the video at another time and turn the sound off to really practice the words. About, carry, or, because, find, over, know, listen, found, would, near, hard, were, laugh, start, more, into, other, hour, animal, ate, give, small, blue, warm, food, flew, caught, right, woman. Wonderful, thank you. Let's get started with our blending. All right, first word. Team, your turn. Ta, e, team. T says ta, and in this word, the vowel team that works together to say that long E is EA. So again, it'll never be eh. It won't be that. Those two are together, it's E. Ta, E. M says ta, eam, team. Next word. Seam, your turn. S, E, seam. S says s. EA, vowel team, working together to say that long E sound. S, E. M says seam. So this version of the word seam, where it's spelled with EA, means like the seam on your clothes. So when clothes are made, the fabric comes together in a certain part. And on the inside right there is called the seam, where the fabric comes together. If it was using the EE vowel team to say the long E sound, seam, that's like, it does not seem to be here. Or it seems to me that somebody lost something, or something like that. Okay, but this one, with EA as the team working together, is the seam, like on your pants or your shirt. Seam. Next word. Sleep. Your turn. Sol, e, pa. Sleep. SL, soul. EE, vowel team, working together to say that long E. So again, it will never ever be eh. So it won't ever be s, slep. Won't be that. If E and E are together, it is E. So sol, E. P says pa, sol, eep, sleep. Next word, beep. Your turn. Ba, e, p, beep. Like your car horn goes beep, beep. B says ba. Remember, that's a B, not a D. We definitely got to get super solid on those. E, vowel team, working together to say that long E sound. Ba, E, B. So this is actually a word here. B, B, E, E. Bee, and that's like a bee that buzzes around that makes honey. And then if you take off one of those E's, you have the word be, like we will be here tomorrow. So E by itself, E, both say that long E sound. So ba, E. P says pa, ba, eep, beep. So once again, E will never, ever, ever be ba, pa, ba, pa, bep. It's not quite a word that I know. All right, let's go ahead and read our first line. Team, seam, sleep, beep. Your turn. Lovely. Okay, next word. See. Your turn. S, E, see. So this version of the word see is like the ocean. So it's going to use a different vowel team. S says S. E-A, vowel team, working together to say that long E sound. S-E, C. So if it was using the E-E vowel team, it'd still sound like C, but it just has a different meaning, like you are looking at something. You are going to see something later. Next word, wheel. Your turn. W, E, O, wheel, wheel. So this word wheel has that digraph at the beginning where it wouldn't necessarily be wah-ha. Those W-H, they work together to just say wah. So the H is kind of silent like we've talked about. And E-E, vowel team, they work together to say that long E. Wah, E, wee. And L says O, wah, eel, wheel. Next word. Me. Your turn. E, me. So this word me, high frequency word that we can sound out. It is also an example of the E working by itself to say the long E sound. So M says E says E, E, me. But imagine that most people have seen this word so many times. It was a high frequency word from kinder. So you just kind of know that M-E is the word me. But now that you have gotten more skills, now you can sound it out a little bit. Okay, next word. B. Your turn. Ba, E, B. Same thing with the word be. Also a high frequency word, and also an example of E by itself saying that long E sound. So for both of these, if you tried it as the short sound, meh, that's not quite right. Or ba-eh, be, that's not quite right either. So you kind of just have to know that with E, you can flip it so that the word sounds right. But again, with both of these words, me and be, they're both high frequency words. So you've probably just seen them so many times. You don't have to really think about sounding them out because you already know automatically what the word is. Okay. We. Your turn. Wa. E. We. Another high frequency word. W says wa. Another example of E by itself saying that long E sound. Wa, E, we. Your turn. Pa. A. Nt. Paint. Paint. Notice when I say the word paint, I don't hear long E. So it's not going to be any of these spellings for long E. When I say paint, I hear the letter A in the middle. So that's going to be a long A. A. So now AI from last week. That is a vowel team. That AI working together to say that long sound. A. NT. 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 Now again, the vowel teams, it won't ever say a. The A saying the short sound and the I saying the short sound. A. If those two are together, they're working together as a team to say that long A sound. Paint. Just like all of these. If those vowels are together, they work together to say that long sound. Next word, shop. Your turn. Sh. Ah. Pa. Shop. Shop. So we hear that shh. And SH is that digraph. You just have to know that SH fits together. It says shh. Because once again, like many of these sounds, sa, saha, saha, does not sound like a word really. O says ah. So we know it's not going to be a long O because there's no blank E. There's no silent E. There's no buddy. So sh, ah. P says pa, shop, shop. Again, you see this in a book, and that the fact that there's no silent E, there's no E at the end of the word, that should give you a signal that this O is just going to be a short O, regular O. Shop, shop. So I'm going to turn this word shop into shopping. Like I'm doing it right now. Like if it were just shop, I'm going to shop later for some pants. But if I'm doing it right now, I'm shopping right now for some pants. So when we are going to add that ing, because when we say shopping, we hear ing at the end, we need to double the final consonant. And it still sounds like shop, 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 but we are adding ing and making the word shopping, shopping. So again, if you can break it up into chunks, then that's really going to help you sound out a word like this because you're not going to get lost when you get to the end. If you can get used to seeing ing and just knowing ing, instead of having to go it-unga, by the time you get down here and you're trying to sound out it-unga, you may have forgotten the sh at the beginning. All right. Last word, notebook. Your turn. O, t, b, k. Notebook. So that word has a whole bunch of sounds. It is a compound word. So let's take that first part, note, and says There's O blank E. Look, O has his buddy E, so that means the E tells the O to say O instead of ah. O. T says ta. Oat. Note. All right. So notebook. B says buh. And like the book card, those two O's, again, with the two O's together, it's not going to say ah. It's never going to be buh, ah. It's those two O's, Remember the sound you feel in your chest when you say book. You feel it in your chest. And K says ka, oat, ba-ook, notebook. So again, a good way to sound out big compound words like this is to chunk it into sounds that you already know. So in this case, as you're going along, you may hear it as you're saying it. Oat, note. Okay, so without even realizing it, you might chunk that word note out of book. and book, note, book. So it definitely helps if you can chunk those sounds, because then you don't forget about the sounds by the time you get to the end. All right, let's do a sentence. P-L, pole, pole, and of course capital P because it's the beginning of a sentence. And E-A, vowel team, working together to say that long E sound. Pull E. And S-E, remember we had this word please from yesterday. Pull E's, please, please. So this E at the end is kind of silent. It's not necessarily an A blank E because A blank E would make it a long A. And since A is already a part of this E team, it's saying that long E. Pull E's, please. So this word please just kind of has an extra letter at the end. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say eh. It's just part of that S to say S. So please. P says pa. U, like the book card, says pa, T says ta, pa, put. Please put, high frequency word, the. Again, never be able to sound it out. You just have to know. C-L, ka-ol, coal. Then E-A, vowel team, working together to say the long E sound. Coal-E, clee. N, coal-een, clean. Please put the clean what do you say? S-H, digraph that says shh. E-E, vowel team, working together to say that long E sound. Sh, eat. And T says ta, sh, eat, sheet. Okay, so we're going to add an S to this word to make it plural. Sh, eats, sheets. Please put the clean sheets, high frequency word, on. High frequency word, the. And teeny tiny word that we're all masters at this point. B says ba. E says eh, because again, there's no buddy. And D says da. Ba, ed, bed. Please put the clean sheets on the bed. Your turn. Wonderful, thank you. So of course we need some punctuation. So I think that this sentence is just going to have a period. It's just a telling sentence. So whoever is saying this sentence is telling somebody else to do it. Like, please put the clean sheets on the bed. Like yesterday, someone said, please preheat the oven for lunch. It wasn't a question. She's just telling someone to do something. So whoever is saying this sentence is just telling somebody else to do something. Okay, so let's do some nouns and verbs. So again, we know that a noun is a person, a place, or a thing. There isn't a person in this sentence, but the word sheets is something that you can touch, okay? And bed is also something that you can touch. And our verb, put, because that's what someone is going to do. Like if somebody said to me, Ms. Porter, please put the clean sheets on the bed. They're asking me to do the action of putting those sheets somewhere. So that means that that is the action that is happening. And this sentence has an adjective. So it has a describing word. So if you think you have it, jump high in the air. All right, wonderful. So the adjective in this sentence is the word clean. So what is the word clean describing? It is describing the sheets, okay? So, yeah, adjective always describes a noun. So our nouns, sheets and bed, clean is describing the sheets. It's not describing the bed. I mean, I imagine the bed is probably clean, but we're putting the clean sheets on the bed. All right, wonderful. Thanks so much for your focus and participation. Remember, revisit the video on your own time. We'll see you later.